When you have to research a topic, your first instinct is to start typing keywords into a search box. But I always advise students to plan their search strategy before typing. Taking a few minutes to develop a search strategy will allow you to find relevant results more efficiently. You want to start by defining your research question. Then, identify the main concepts and think of appropriate keywords that describe those concepts. Building your search needs to identify the best keyword combination you should use in your searches. Next, you want to run your keyword search in a database, but you don't want to stop there, because you want to take a few minutes to evaluate your results. Is your search returning relevant results? Are you getting too many results, or are you getting not enough? You may need to repeat some of these steps to further refine your search until you are getting the results that you need. Let's take a look at an example. In order to define your research question, you need to ask yourself, what exactly do you want to know about your topic? Try to be as specific as possible. I want to know which treatment options would be more beneficial to treat a 15-year-old patient with depression. Should she use antidepressant medication or cognitive behavioral therapy to improve her symptoms? What are the main concepts in my research question? I have a 15-year-old female patient who has depression and would like to know if antidepressant medication versus cognitive behavioral therapy should be used. Next, I'm going to think of all the possible keywords and relevant terminology used to describe these concepts. Here are a few things to keep in mind when choosing your keywords. First, you need to try to have at least one unique keyword that captures the main idea. The others can be more generic. You don't want to be tempted by words such as cause, effect, determine, factors, and so on. Adding these terms to your search strategy will lead to too many results. Instead, name a specific advantage or factor that you would like. Now let's go back to our example. In this table, I've listed each of my main concepts in the column on the left. Then, for each concept, I'll list all of the possible synonyms and variations of my keywords in each row. For my first concept, I want to search for results containing the keyword adolescent, adolescents, teens, or youth. My second concept could be described using the keyword antidepressant drugs or antidepressant agents. Here, you can also name the specific drug or antidepressant that you would like. Lastly, synonyms or related terms for my third concept include cognitive behavioral therapy or CBT. It is important to note spelling variations or abbreviations when building your search strategy. Don't worry if you can only think of one or two keywords at first. Once you start searching, you'll be able to identify additional keywords that you can add to your search strategy. You can combine your keywords in different ways using Boolean operators. This is the key to database searching. The OR operator brings back results that contain at least one of your search criteria. Use it to search for synonyms for your keywords to broaden your search and increase the number of results. In my example, I will get results on the topic of teenagers or youth. The AND operator brings back results that must contain both of your search criteria. Use it to combine your keywords to narrow down your search to get fewer results. In my example, I will only get results on youth and cognitive behavioral therapy. The NOT operator can be used to exclude keywords from your search if you find that you are getting too many irrelevant results. In this example, I want to exclude results on the topic of adults as I only want articles on teenagers. In addition to Boolean operators, many databases make use of other search symbols that you can take advantage of to search more efficiently. Use quotation marks around your keywords to search an exact phrase. Watch out for typos and spelling errors because the database will search for the keywords exactly in the way that you type them into the search box. In my example here, I want to search the term cognitive behavioral therapy as a phrase. If I didn't use the quotation marks around the search term, the keywords may not appear next to each other in the results. One keyword might appear in the title, and the other might appear in the abstract. That could mean some search results will be off-topic or less relevant to my research question. You can use the asterisk symbol to search for variations of a word, such as plural forms or different word endings. It is also known as the truncation symbol. In this example, I will get results containing the keyword adolescent, adolescents, plural, or adolescents, the age years, or any other possible variations. You will have to experiment with the placement of the asterisks to determine how much of your search term you can truncate. If you truncate your search terms too much, you may start to see irrelevant results. You can use parentheses to group search terms to specify the order to which you want them to be searched. Think of the order of operations in math. Operations inside the parentheses are carried out first. The rest of the operations are carried out in the order in which they appear. In my example, I'll get results on depressive symptoms or disorders, or depression symptoms or disorders. The parentheses allow me to avoid entering keywords multiple times. I don't need to type in depressive and symptoms or depressive and disorders as separate search terms. As you can see, this can be an efficient way of searching for variations of keywords that are similar to each other. You can combine these search symbols in different ways except for the quotation marks and the asterisks. You cannot use quotation marks around a search term that contains the asterisks. If you do that, you will likely end up with 0 results or even an error message because you've asked the database to search for your terms exactly the way you've typed them. There aren't any words in the English language that use the asterisk symbol as a character. Building your search means putting it all together, your keywords, the Boolean operators, and any other search symbols that you would like to use. This search string of characters is the search strategy that you'll type into the search box. In my example, this search strategy will return results about cognitive behavioral therapy with keyword variations and antidepressant drug or antidepressant drugs or antidepressant agent or antidepressant agents and youth or youths, teenager or teenagers or adolescent, adolescents or adolescents. You'll notice that the Boolean operators are in uppercase letters. This is a good habit to get into because some databases and search tools will not recognize Boolean operators if they are not entered in uppercase. Instead, they will think the words and or are keywords in your search. You'll end up with a lot of results that have nothing to do with your topic. Building a complete search strategy takes trial and error before you find the best combination of keywords and search symbols to find the exact information that you need. It may seem like a lot of work, but it can save time in the long run because you won't be sifting through thousands of irrelevant results to make sure you haven't missed any important information on your